Oh yes, 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 oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the limousine riding, jet flying, mic dropping, crowd rocking, truth slinging, brain zapping, narrative snapping, internet snatching, mind whacking, real talk making, host of the hour, the voice they can't silence, the fire they tried to put out but couldn't, the name they whisper in the rooms they don't even want you in. Welcome to the Summer Sandwich, the man, the movement, the moment. Let's talk because the people are listening now. I know I got your attention now. So, Andrew Whitfield, Deputy Leader of the DA, one of the big names in the so-called Government of National Unity, got kicked off the curb. Let that sink in. He got kicked out, pushed aside, silenced. And here's the best part. No one even noticed. No full agreement, no proper consultation, no process. Just boom, he is gone. One man, one office, one president. I thought the whole point of this GNU, this unity project was, unity, democracy, consensus, co-governance, everybody agreeing to their own decisions. Now it's looking like it was never that, because let's be real, this is not a government of national unity. The ANC is just wearing someone else's suit. It is the same wolf, different fur. They sold us this dream, didn't they? The GNU is different. It's power sharing. We are in a new era. Now look, just a few days in, a few years in, and now we're already seeing cracks in the wall. Andrew Whitfield's removal wasn't even debated by coalition partners. The DA didn't co-sign that. Other parties didn't co-sign that. So who did? Cyril, Pinocchio Ramaphosa alone. So we gotta ask, is this a coalition or is this a dictatorship with extra steps? You see, this is what happens when you let the fox get back into the henhouse. The ANC never changed, it just changed their outfit and their tactics. They put on a GNU shirt and said, look, we're inclusive now. But behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, it is business as usual. Political assassinations, just cleaner now, more corporate. Now it's not bullets and scandals, it's paperwork, it's backdoor dismissals, it is signature. Behind the curtains. It is quiet, it is professional, and it is sneaky, but it is still profession. Now let me say this loud and clear for the people in the back. Andrew Whitfield getting kicked out like that is not about this one man. It's about a pattern. A pattern that tells you exactly who's running the show. Who's really holding the leash. Bear with me for a second. Let me put you on game. Spoiler alert, it's not the people, it's not you, the voter, it's not the new cabinet, it's not the multi-party alliance, it's the ANC who still controls everything. GNU, please, it's ANC +1, ANC +2, but still, Cyril still has the final say. Don't let those GNU posters fool you. Because I know some of y'all were hopeful. You said maybe the GNU is the answer, and I was looking at you like this. We need more maturity in politics. And I get that, we all want stability. But what good is stability when it's just oppression in a suit and a tie? They're using the same old playbook, just with better PR. Let me break it down like this. Watch this. Imagine you get into a business partnership with somebody. You say, we both put in 50% because we make decisions together, right? That's business. That's a business partnership. Next thing you know, your partner is firing employees you didn't agree to fire. He's changing the locks that you don't have the keys to. He's keeping all the profits. And every time you complain, he goes, hey, remember, we're partners. Tell me if that's partnership. Because it's not to me. That's not unity. That is ownership disguised as collaboration. So I ask you this. What's really changed? The logo? The hashtag? The press release? Because what I'm seeing right now is ANC behavior dressed in GNU branding. This isn't unity. This is nothing but control. And what's worse is that they want you, the people, to believe that this is the best it gets. They want you to settle for low. They want you to lower your standards, to say, well, at least it's not complete chaos, right? Nah, Holmes. You don't make peace with dysfunction just because it's not war. This isn't democracy. This is theater to me. And let me tell you what's really going on, because it should be theater to you too. They want the oppositions silent. They want the illusion of inclusion. They want obedience, not ideas. Andrew Whitfield was too bold. He was too firm, too much spine. And in South African politics, having a spine and being independent is a threat, and that is why he had to go. And here's what's scary. If the DA can get sidelined this quickly, imagine what they'll do to the smaller parties. Imagine what they're going to do to your ass, to your voice, to your protests, to your vote. If the deputy leader of the second biggest party can be axed without warning, what chance do the rest of us have? This is not progress, this is regression. This is exactly why we said GNU is just a fancy word for keeping the ANC in power, and that's why I said it from the very beginning. You want to know what the irony is though? They're calling this the new dawn. It's the same sun rising over the same corruption. What's new about that? It's like watching a reboot of a bad TV show, hoping it'll be better this time, only to realize it's the same actors, same plot, just new wardrobe. ANC is the worst version of Dragon Ball Evolution, and that sucked. And Cyril Ramaphosa is still the main character, still blaming apartheid, still promising jobs, still hosting summits instead of solving problems. So what happens next? Will the DA walk out? What about the ultimatum situation? Will the other parties speak up instead of being silent and letting the DA look stupid? Will anyone hold Cyril accountable? Because if nobody speaks now, this will become the new normal. One-man rule disguised as government of national unity. You're not stupid. You're not blind. You see what's happening. You just don't want to say it. So I will for you. This is your moment, South Africa. This is your wake-up call. And this is the part where you realize that GNU doesn't mean government of national unity or whatever crap they tell you. It means gullible, naive us. But not anymore. Not after this. Because you've stayed awake. Because if they can push out a deputy president like Andrew Whitfield with no warning whatsoever, they can do much worse to the rest of us. And they will. Unless we stand. GNU? This is still ANC. And now that you know what the truth is like, subscribe, like, and share. And remember the name. The Samasembe. I'll see you next time. Whoa!